DIY concrete bowls on a tight budget, perfect for gifts or for home decor. The first thing you will need is something to mix it in and something to mix it with. I got this bucket and shovel at Home Depot. I also got this concrete mixture at Home Depot for $6. This mixture gave me more of a rougher texture. However, if you would like a smoother texture, I would go for a countertop mix or a mortar mix. The first thing that you will need to do is find some molds that you would like to make your bowls out of. I got these plastic planter pots at Home Depot for $3 a piece. I then got that smaller bowl at Walmart in the Tupperware section and found 3 for $3. Once I decided on bowls that I liked, I went ahead and mixed the concrete mixture with some water. I wanted to make sure it was the perfect consistency. If you put too much water, it will crack. If you don't put enough water, then it might not set together. So make sure you find that perfect mix. Once you figure that out, go ahead and oil your bowls. In this video, you will see that I use vegetable oil to oil my bowls. However, after I had made the bowls, I realized that the vegetable oil smell tended to stick on the concrete bowls. If you don't want this to happen and you don't want your bowls to smell like vegetable oil, I would recommend using coconut oil. At this point, you can see that I used an inner container and I filled it with rocks to make sure that it set into the concrete mixture and stayed well in there. To make sure that it didn't sink all the way to the bottom, I used nails to make sure that it was secure on the top and didn't sink all the way down. Once you've done this, go ahead and let it sit. Because I had the instant concrete mixture, I let it sit for about 16 hours overnight or 9 hours in the direct sunlight. Once you've done this, go ahead and just let it sit and wait. If you haven't gotten the instant concrete mixture, you may have to wait about 48 hours. Once you've done so, go ahead and remove your molds. For bigger molds like this one, you may have to tap around the edges to get it out. For the smaller ones, it's pretty easy to get out and remove. The plastic cups were a little tough, but you don't really need to use the plastic cups afterwards. However, if you oil it well enough, you can use these molds more than once. Once you've let it out, you will see that the mixture may be a little wet, and that's perfectly fine. You can let it dry on its own without being in the molds. Once you've removed it, go ahead and sand down the tops to make it look pristine and clean. Once you've done that, it's time to decorate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions.